It was hidden on Yamada's person. Hidden? It was in his underwear. I can't imagine he was doing anything other than hiding it. He could be using that for, you know, just certain reason, just cleaning himself up and whatnot. What? You put his hand in his underwear?
なんで?
It's his underwear. It's not like I put my hands in his socks. I don't quite follow that logic.
ね
Anyway, we should see what's on it. Nagi, unball the paper for me, would you? And then that final moment, I found some white stuff all over it. Just thinking about it, where that came from, how should I say it? If this turns out to be useless, I'll never forgive you, Yamada. Oh, that's a scrap piece of paper. Oh. A handwritten note? Found a hole, like a secret path. Can see the outside, probably a way out. Would be bad if Monokuma found out, so don't talk to anyone. Please meet in the physics prep room at 6 a.m. Oh. So Hagakure got one at 1, which gives the person enough time to build something on him. And at 6 a.m., this gives them enough time to kill people and set everything up for when things are needed. Right? Right. And how did she possibly get the time to, you know, take a picture in front of him when she peeked from the door? And in the picture, from what I recall, she was on the opposite side in front of them when the door was open. This is impossible, man.
それは
Now that sounds familiar, doesn't it? Oh yeah, the same note Hagakure was talking about. Then Hagakure really was telling the truth.
だけど
It's not exactly the same, though. Last night, I found a strange note stuck in my bedroom door. This is what it said. Found a hole like a secret path. Can see the outside, probably a way out. Would be bad if Monokuma found out, so don't talk to anyone. Meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. The meeting time is different. Hagakure said he was told to show up at 1 a.m. But the note Yamada got says 6 a.m.
そうかしら
Hold on, just because Yamada had the note doesn't mean he was the recipient. What?
それは
The right corner of that sheet of paper. It's torn, see? That's an important detail. It's important that the paper is torn because it's understandable that he was holding the key piece. The piece that was holding the piece of paper. Someone tore it from him. Not him tearing from them. Because if he tore from them, he would have got a bigger piece. But he has the tiniest piece. So that means someone was trying to take it from him. And his wristwatch was broken. There you go. Would you mind elaborating on that, Kirigiri? Think about it.
ね
Why do you think Ishimaru was holding onto the scrap piece of paper so tightly in the first place? I don't know.
じゃあ
What if, when he had it, it wasn't a scrap, but something more valuable? How did that more valuable thing turn into the scrap we found? That's where you'll find your answer. Indeed.
ね
By the way, while we're here, I thought I'd mention the deceased both have their own Electro IDs, just as they should, which means most likely there aren't any Electro ID tricks involved in these murders. Well, there doesn't seem to be much leeway for such tricks to come into play this time, anyway. So, you're saying it's alright to just ignore Electro IDs altogether for this case.
そうかしら
If it wasn't worth thinking about, I wouldn't have mentioned it in the first place. As I said, is that no Electro ID tricks were used to commit these murders. However, they will probably be of some use at some point. Electro IDs will be of use at some point. I have no idea what she's suggesting. But it's Kirigiri who said it. It's worth keeping in the back of my mind. Well, we could just check the log of what happened previously, you know, and what happened, so it just makes everything a little bit more easy. But they don't want to do that. Oh. Electro IDs have been placed into your Electro ID. Ding dong, ding This is going to be fun. Fun, fun! It's time for the class trial!
学級裁判。それは花火のような一瞬のきらめき。生と死のぶつかり合いが生む魂の閃光。
The class trial. A blinding flash, like fireworks in the night, born of a clash between life and death.
というわけで。
Anywho,
そんじゃお前らはいつもの場所に集合をお願いします。
you guys should know the drill by now.
You、
おい、
学校エリア
now
一帯に
hurry
あ
up,
る
you
高い
blokes,
扉にインしちゃいなよ。
and get your asses or arses to the little Red Roger on the first floor. Woot.
うぷぷ。
Oop,
じゃ
oop, oop.
あ後でね。
See you soon.
どうやら
Unfortunately, it seems like our investigation has to end here. Now, it's up to you to think for yourself and reach your own conclusions. Yeah, you're right.
行きましょうか。
Then, let's go. Yeah. Here we go. Into the door. We must find who the real culprit is. Whether it's Hagakure, Celeste, even Yamada, maybe Ishimaru. Who knows? But we need to finally find who it is. Next time on Dangan Ronpa. It's literally 2 a.m. in the morning, and I don't feel like yelling. Well, I want to yell, but I'm not allowed to, you know, because it's the time when everyone's sleeping, and yeah. But when I return, I will go off and do the class trial, and hopefully it doesn't last for about 5 hours, like the other ones did. Not really. You know what I mean. These get longer and longer, especially with this case. It's going to be a long, hellish one. All right. It is now the next day, and it's time to finally go in and enter in to the third trial of Kibugabane Academy. Let's do this. Oh man. Oh man. What will await us? Who knows? Those who had heard Monokuma's command gathered on the other side of the red door. And after everyone had arrived... What is going on? What's up, ×2? There's more than one of you? Wait, maybe I should do it like this.
No! There's only one! It's all an illusion! You only think you see two! Oh god. I'm utilizing the after image effect resulting from me moving back and forth at a super high speed! Can you guys tell which Monokuma is the real Monokuma?
I'm guessing it's neither. Let's say that. Maybe, most likely it's neither of them. Whatever. Can we get on the elevator yet?
You're no fun, ×2.
I have no intention of playing along with your childish game.
Fine, you win. ...
Well, you're all here, so be my guest. The elevator is all yours. I'll go on ahead and meet you there.
行くぞ。
Let's go.
頼むべ。
What? Wait a second. I'm not ready for this.
何なの？
There's no running away now. Hagakure, you'll pay for what you did.
何なんだべ。
I told you I'm not the culprit. Oh yes. Were you never able to find that other costume? What about the note? Nope. Couldn't find anything. How unfortunate. Then I suppose that means it's settled. Yeah. Totally doesn't seem suspicious at all, right? Totally.
ね
This isn't the place for this discussion. I believe the courtroom was set aside for that very purpose.
そうだ。
She's right. We can talk in the courtroom. Yeah, I agree. That's right. I have to go. I have to do this. I can't just let Yamada and Ishimaru's murderer get away with what he did. For those who are still here, and for those, too, who are no longer with us. Someone in this room, one of these 8 people, is the culprit. Killed 2 of my friends, murdered Yamada and Ishimaru. Okay, let's go talk to everyone before we go in. So let's go start with Asahina. And we'll probably go to the other people afterwards as well. Hurry up! Hagakure needs to pay for what he's done. And Sakura. Monokuma's behavior. This is nothing but a game to him. No, really. As the first 2 chapters not giving you that, you know, little hints. I'm guessing it didn't, because you're still looking confused. Are your ears just for decoration? Save the discussion for the courtroom. Okay, I'll probably leave Celeste for last. Oh my god, we have show! Oh my god, we got Genocide of show this time. It's gonna be great. Come on, Maki! Let's get going! Jeez. Okay, Hagakure, do you have anything to say? Believe me, dude. It wasn't me. I kind of actually believe you. Even though you have really outrageous hair. All that's left is to debate amongst ourselves until we reach our final conclusion. And hopefully it isn't a stupid one. Celeste! And with that, we know exactly who the culprit is. This trial will be over just as soon as it begun. Yeah, I'm still going to put on Celeste, unless there's going to be another piece of evidence that leads to someone else. Who knows? Let's go into the courtroom and put this show on the road. Let's do this. I took a long, deep breath and let it out slowly, then walked toward the elevator. When everyone had gotten on, the elevator's doors shut automatically. N began its descent. Excuse me. Enveloped in the elevator's deep mechanical rumble, we drew deeper and deeper into the darkness. There's no turning back now. Until everything's been settled, and all the cards are on the table, we can't come back. Ever. After some time, the elevator came to a halt and opened its doors. The doors of a cruel and unforgiving fate. Oh man. Whoa! This looks really nice! Seeing you all here like this makes me realize just how few of you there are left. Feels like the climax is just around the corner. This is all your fault! Why are you making us do this, dude? It's animal cruelty in reverse. How can you not like me? I'm just so gosh damn adorable!
Boy.
Cut the crap and get started already. Oh, I'll start. Alright. I'm not going to drag things out with a jerk move like the thrilling conclusion after these messages. So, let's get the show on the road. Go find the seat with your name on it. And once again, the curtain rose on. A trial for life. A judgment of death. Deception in life. And treachery in death. Betrayal for life. And betrayal for death. The riddles of life. And the mystery of death. Justification for life. And rationalization of death. Faith in life. And trust in death. The class trial to live. Or the class trial to die. Save data? Of course. Let's go over here and save. Bam! Well, it must be a really hardcore one if they're giving us the chance to save right now. Alright, let's go through our Electro ID before anything, before, you know, actually going into the little situation where we have to persecute everyone. I believe the Monokuma file doesn't really have too much to say about it. Victims: Hifumi, Yamada, and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. Both died as a result of blunt force trauma to the head. Wow, they have a tendency to, like, hit people in the head. They appear to have both been killed using similar weapons. And that is probably most likely the freaking mallets, I believe so. That's what they're called. Blue vinyl, or veal sheets. Found spread under Ishimaru's corpse when it was rediscovered in the art room's storage room. Thought to have been used when the body was transported in order to avoid leaving a blood trail, or a trail of blood. And there's a trolley now. Found in the art room's storage room when the corpses were rediscovered. The trolley has no handle, and there is blood on the tires. Thought to be the same trolley seen in the physics prep room when Ishimaru's corpse was found. Yamada's glasses. When Yamada's corpse was first found in the infirmary, his glasses were covered in blood. However, when his body was rediscovered in the art room's storage room, they were clean. Oh, man. There's so much evidence this time. There's so much of it. An array of hammers of all sizes found hanging from the wall in the art room storage room. One hammer is wet, suggesting it had been washed recently. The door separating the art room and the storage room can only be unlocked from the inside the storage room. According to Asahina, the door was locked during the search for the missing bodies, but after they were found, the doors were unlocked. A puddle of blood left in the physics prep room when Ishimaru's body was first discovered. There are tire tracks running through it. Found in the trash can in the infirmary. The glasses cloth had some sort of anime character design on it, and it's stained with blood. Did someone use this to wipe up blood? Most likely, freaking Nike. It's pretty obvious who wiped their glasses, but still. When Yamada's corpse vanished, Celeste and Asahina had stepped out of the infirmary and were in the bathroom. The body was only out of sight for a minute. Hagakure wrote this after Alter Ego went missing in order to summon everyone into the cafeteria. Meet in the cafeteria. His handwriting is surprisingly good. Blueprints for Justice Robo. Costume found in Hagakure's room. Hagakure is the only person who can wear the Justice Robo suit. With it on, you can't even see your own feet. On top of that, the back won't bend 90 degrees, which means that someone else would have had to put the outfit on Hagakure rather than him himself. So, it's weird. Strange. Last night, Hagakure apparently received a mysterious note. He said that he followed its instruction, and as a result, he was attacked and put to sleep. The note said, "Found a hole, like a secret path. Can see the outside, probably a way out. Would be bad if Monokuma found out, so don't talk to anyone. Meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. Oh. And who likes chilling out in the rec room? Who likes chilling out in the rec room? It's Celeste. Ishimaru's wristwatch is broken. The hand stopped moving just after 6. It was working fine last night, so it probably happened when he was attacked. A torn scrap of paper found clenched in Ishimaru's hand. He was struggling to keep hold of that piece of paper because someone else is trying to take it out of his hand, and I assume that's either Yamada or Celeste. Or either or, you know. You never know. You never know. This note was found hidden in Yamada's underwear. The corner has been torn off. The note says, "Found a hole, yeah, and secret path, to see outside, probably on the way. Would be at Monokuma found out, so don't talk to anyone. Meet in the physics prep room at 6 a.m. And the person who went there is Ishimaru. And here we go, the final one. Every student has one of these. It also can be used as a key card. When it boots up, it displays the owner's name. Kirigiri believes no Electro ID tricks were used in these murders. I believe that too. Now let's go into my lay skills and see what else we could possibly use. Let's see. We got algorithm, which gives us more time. Voice of gold, which allows us to do other stuff, and we don't really have too much else. So I guess you have to at least have like a full free time to be complete to get something new. That's actually pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Well, let's finish the preparations and get into it.